Welcome everybody. Here's our Strong Act 60 program, day 1. We're going to start with your warm-up and then jump into our strength series. Today you will need a yoga mat or a towel will also do, a chair for balance, and then for weights you'll need a pair of dumbbells. If you have a lighter pair for upper body, that's great. You can also substitute to use soup cans or water bottles and take out the water to make them lighter. And then if you have a heavier pair, you can use them for your lower body. Let's jump right into our warm-up. All right, welcome everybody. We're going to start with our warm-up. You'll be using the same warm-up for the strength days. It's going to take about 8 minutes. We're going to start from the top and work our way down. You can follow along with me. It's going to be for time. Unless I say it's 4 reps, then we'll count our repetitions out. If not, you can follow along with me for the duration of the exercise. We're starting with our upper body. We're going to tuck our elbows to a side, and we're going to do wrist circles. The same direction for 10 seconds. Try to relax your shoulders away from your ears and sit up nice and tall. And we're switching directions in 3, 2, 1, reverse the direction. Still try to relax your shoulders. And now we're going to try to isolate out our elbow. Same, we're going to go for 25 seconds. Try to create a big circle with the knuckles of your hand on both sides. We'll change directions after 10 seconds. And if you can reverse, now you're going inside, outside. Bigger circles. Yeah, we're going to put our hands on our shoulders. I want to imagine drawing a big circle with your elbow. Still sit up tall. Try not to hike your shoulders up. 10 seconds one direction, and I'll let you know when to change. Good, and reverse, backwards. All right, relax your upper body. We are going to move to the chair. You want to use the back of chair for support and only go into a range of motion that feels comfortable. We're only doing 6 of the exercises, and you should feel it on the backs of your legs. Stand about arm's length from the chair. Relax your knees. You're going to use the chair to push your hips away, and then stand. 2, stand, 3, stand. Adjust your posture if you need to. And one more makes 6. This time we are going to move to our hips. We're going to do the outside leg from the chair, and then we'll switch sides. You're going to imagine drawing a circle with your knee. So you're going to bring your knee up and over and bring it back to the front. You don't want to make it so high that you're getting clicking in your joint. Keep it as little as range of motion as feels comfortable. And this one's for time. I'll let you know when to change sides. And try to stand up tall. You can test your balance if you'd like and let go of the chair. And I'm going to change sides in 3, 2, 1. I'm going to move to the other side, so my outside leg will be standing, and 30 seconds. And reminder, doesn't need to be a crazy hip circle. You can keep it below your hip level if it feels more comfortable. Good. For this next one, you can take a seat on your chair or stay standing. And we guys to try to sit up as tall as you can. We're going to open our arms as much as we can to open our chest. You're going to cross one arm gently across your body. Give yourself a gentle tug and open back up. This one's also going to be performed for time, so I'll let you know when to change directions. Good. If you feel your posture slouching, try to sit back up. Continue to breathe. We still have about 20 seconds. Okay, one last one. Okay, we are coming back to standing. One foot is going to be on the chair. You'll get more of a stretch the further away you are from the chair. Foot up, you want it in line with your body. If this is too high, you can also use something lower like a stool. But we're going to try to reach our knee over our toe and then come back. gently glide your knee over your toe, come back, still work on staying tall with your posture. Try not to reach in the direction you're moving. We're going for about another 20 seconds. Good. You'll feel a stretch on the inside of your leg, maybe even your ankle. And relax. We'll get the other leg. So come around to the other side of your chain, or turn around. Leg on the bench. And the further you are away, the more of a stretch it will be. Reaching your knee over our toe and back. Again, this one's for time. Good. Still work on staying nice and upright. Good. Just over 5 seconds. We can get a few more. And rest. Next, we're going back to our shoulders. We'll put our hands on the chair for support. When I say cat, we're going to think round our back, press our hands through the room. I want you to nice big exhale. As we reach our shoulders together and think arch your back, we are going to inhale. Tuck your chin, exhale around. Inhale, arch. Again, for time, I'll let you know when to change. And rest, come back to standing. We're going back to foot on chair, but this time we're going to be facing the direction that we are traveling to get more of our down leg versus our up leg. Whatever foot's on the bench, again, we're aiming to reach our knee over toe, but I want you to imagine you're reaching your hips towards the bench and rock back. If you need more of a stretch, you can step yourself away. Again, we're going for time, 30 seconds. And should be feeling a stretch on the down leg in front of your hip. And we'll change sides in 3, 2, 1. Good. Step feet together, step your other foot up on the chair. Again, knee over toe, try to sit up tall. Down leg stretch, you're pushing your hips towards the bench. Going for 30 seconds. We're about halfway there. And rest. Last one, we're moving to the ankles. Again, use the back of your chair for support. We're going to do walking the dog but standing. So you're going to alternate which knee is bent. You're going to bend your bottom leg. And we're going to alternate. Bend your bottom leg. Try to reach it towards the table, or sorry, the chair. Stand. Lift your other foot. Bend. And again, we're going for about 30 seconds. We have about 10 more seconds. And the end of this exercise will complete your warm-up for your strength days. And rest. Let's jump into our strength work. We have a total of 7 exercises today. If you don't have your equipment, you guys can run off and grab it now. Pause your video. When you come back, we're going to do an A, B, C I'm going to run through all the exercises all together. If you need to take a rest, please feel free to pause your video at any time and join us again when you are ready. The first exercise, you will need your chair as well as your heavier pair of dumbbells, as we're using all lower body. You'll also have the option to go with no weight today, especially if you haven't done any strength training recently. I encourage you to just do body weight today and then challenge yourself on the next time you complete the series. Part A, we are going to be doing 8 squats and then 8 to 12 calf raises. With the calf raises, if you can go all the way to 12, I encourage you to do so. If you are feeling fatigued by 8, you can stop somewhere between the rep range. For our squats, I want everyone to take a nice wide stance, about shoulder width apart, or you can line your heels up with the legs of the chair. I want you to imagine you're reaching your hips back for something, and you can use your arms for counterbalance as we come forward. Again, we're going to do 8. I want you to control down to the chair, stand up nice and strong. Arms going to come forward, sit down on the chair. We'll stand 1. Reach back, control down, knees over your toes, stand 2. Reach back to your chair, stand 3. Reach back, stand 4. Another thing you can think about is keeping your feet flat, stable to the floor. Oh, we have 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Next, for your calf raises, this round, everybody hold on to the back of your chair for balance, and if you want to challenge yourself on the next reps, you can. With both of our feet, we're going to rise to our ankles. Watch that you're not rolling on the outsides of your feet. I want to keep the knuckle of your big toe planted to the floor. Try to stand up tall. Imagine you're reaching your head to a target on the ceiling. We're going to do 8 to 12. I will perform 8. If you need to stop sooner, please do so. We're going to start now. Rise 1, control down 1, 2, 3. Rise 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember, stop at any point if you need to. 11, 12. We're going to go into round 2. You can stay with body weight, or if you'd like to grab a single weight to hold at your chest for a goblet position, you're more than welcome to. You can also get rid of the chair if you feel comfortable reaching back without a target. Line your heels up with the front edge of the chair, about shoulder width apart. Keep your chest tall. We're reaching our hips back, and the weight will help keep us nice and upright. Bum goes back, feet stay flat. We're performing 8 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As you start to breathe heavier too, remember to breathe naturally through these more bodyweight exercises. Again, with the calf raises, if you want to challenge yourself, please feel free to hold a weight in one hand or both hands and continue to use balance if needed. We're going up to 12. Stop sooner if you need it. Rise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost there. We have 2 more. 11, 12. Going into our final third round before we move on. Again, to make it more challenging, you can always grab 2 weights. You can hold them at your center, or you can bring them to your shoulders, whatever is most comfortable. Line your heels up with the edge of your chair, about shoulder width apart. Stand up nice and tall and proud. We reach our bum back, knees over our toes. Stand tall. 1, 2. Remember, your feet are suction cups to the floor. They are flat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last rep, reach way back, stand up tall. Again, with the calf raises, you can hold 2 dumbbells in your hands if you are ready to let go of the chair for balance. Maybe move your feet a little bit more wide. We're rising up 12 times. Stand up tall, proud. We're lifting our head to an object on the ceiling. Rise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. As you get tired, continue to control the movement down to the floor. 9. 10. 11. 12. And rest. If you need to catch up or you continue working, do so now or pause the video. We are going to move on to part B. This series is going to have 3 exercises, and you will need your lighter pair of dumbbells for upper body, as well. I encourage you to try it with no weight first, and then you can add weight as you see fit. You will also need a wall for our push-ups today, as well as your chair for balance. Okay. Grab a water. We're going to get going in about 20 seconds. You also might need your single heavier dumbbell. 5 more seconds. Okay. With this movement, just like the warm-up, we did our hinges with the chair. We're going to do something similar. We're going to hold a weight in our single hand. Whatever the weight in the hand is going to do a row. Support yourself on the chair. Stand about feet hip width apart. You're going to reach your hips way back, let your arms straight, but not roll forward. So your chest is open to the front of the room. And I want you to imagine you pull your hand to your hip and your elbow behind your body, back. And then we're stand all the way up. Reach back. You're going to pull your hand in, elbow to the ceiling, lower. 2. We're going to perform 6 on one side, and then we'll change hands with the weights. 3. Keep reaching your hips back. Imagine you're reaching a target behind you. 4. Reach back, squeeze the dumbbell to your chest. 5. 1 more. 6. Switch hands, give your legs a shake. Other hand will be supporting, the other arm will be working now. Again, chair support, you're reaching your hips back, legs are soft. Reach back 1, elbow to the ceiling. Reach back, elbow to the ceiling 2. 3. 4. 5. One last one. 6. Good. That will be exercise 1. It's a dumbbell hinge and row. Next, we're going to move to the wall. When we set up for push-ups, I want you to try to put your hands right underneath your shoulders, and I want you to imagine having the longest neck that you can, so shrug your shoulders down. As you lower towards the wall, I want you to think reaching your chest, not rolling your shoulders forward, but open your chest towards the wall. When we push the way we want our arms all the way straight, as much as you can push away, and we'll lower back down with control. We are going to be performing 8 wall push-ups. Hands on the wall, underneath my shoulders. I'm going to lower down, press all the way through. There's 4. Keep imagining you have a nice long neck. Keep reaching your chest for the wall. Final 2 reps. Good. 8 wall push-ups. Our third and final exercise of this series is going to be a W. We're going to practice it with no weight first, and then we can grab our dumbbells if you feel comfortable. Set up with your feet right underneath your hips. They can stay soft. Again, imagine tall, strong posture. We're going to tuck our elbows to our side and palms to the ceiling. If I were holding dumbbells, I'd hold them in my palms. We're going to reach our arms straight out to the sides and then tuck our elbows back in. And I want you to actively bring your elbows to your sides. Reach out, tuck back in. This one's going to be performed for time. We're going to go for 30 seconds. If you want to grab your lighter dumbbells, you're more than welcome to. I wouldn't go heavier than 1 to 3 pounds, so perfect size for soup cans or water bottles. Elbows tucked, check your feet. We're starting our 30 seconds now. Reach out, tuck your elbows in. Still work on your tall posture. We are halfway. If the dumbbells are getting too heavy, please feel free to drop them and carry on just moving with body weight. Reach, squeeze your elbows into your sides. 3, 2, 1. That completes round 1 of our part B. We are back to our hinge and row. So grab your heavier dumbbell or a lighter one if you need to adjust from the first round. Again, hand for support on the chair, reaching hips back, and we're pulling our elbow to the ceiling. 6 reps per side. Row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rep, and we'll switch sides. 6. Good, stand up, shake it out, change hands, moving to the other side. Reach back row 1. Reach and row 2. Keep working on reaching your chest toward the front of the room. 4, 5, and 6, and the final rep. Gently place your dumbbell on the floor or the chair, moving back to the wall. Again, hands on our shoulders, reach your chest to the wall, press all the way through. This one's going to be for 8 reps. All right, a few seconds. I'm going in 3, 2, 1. Lower, press. There's number 5. 6. Keep working on your tall posture, long neck. 7 and 8. Third exercise, grab your light pair of dumbbells or stay to body weight. For time, I'll give you guys a couple seconds to catch up. Again, elbows tucked to the side, reach your palms long to the ceiling. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Reach out, squeeze your elbows in. Keep trying to breathe naturally. Tall, strong posture. Legs are relaxed. We're about halfway, so drop the dumbbells if you need to, or keep going. 10 seconds. And almost there. 3, 2, 1. Into our third and final round before we do our core series. And back to our hinge and row. Grab your heavier single dumbbell. Let's start on the opposite arm. We did the first 2 rounds. Feet about hip width apart, knees relaxed. Remember, we're reaching our hips back and our chest is going to stay open. 6 reps each way. Here we go. Hinge, row. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Stand up, shake it out, switch to the other side. 6 more. Chair for support. Reach and row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. We are done with that exercise. Last round of wall push-ups. If you would like to challenge yourself, you can walk your hands further down the wall, or the further you move them up and close to the wall, the easier it will be. Hands on our shoulders. Final 8 push-ups. Shoulders away, long necks. Here we go. Press 1. There's number 5. 7 and 8. Grab your light pair of dumbbells. We have the third final exercise of part B. Again, elbows tucked to the side, palms to the ceiling, stand tall, legs about hip width apart, and keep your knees relaxed. We're going to start in 5 seconds. Standing tall. Again, no weight or light dumbbells. Here we go. Reach and squeeze in. Good, halfway, 15 more seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1, rest. Good work. Grab some water. You can move your chair and your dumbbells out of the way. We are going to move to the floor for the next part. Again, if you want to have a yoga mat or a towel for under your knees, it will make it a little bit more comfortable. Our first exercise is going to be a call to bird dog. We're going to be on our knees and on our hands. The goal is I want you to imagine you're in between two walls and you want to reach for the walls with your arms and your feet. We don't want to reach for the ceiling, but we want to reach long. Other thing, when you guys sit up, wrists under our shoulders, knees right under our hips. And you want to keep a neutral spine. So try not to drop your head and try not to look up to the wall in front of you. We're going to do 5 per side alternating, so 10 total. We're going to reach our opposite arm and leg. If it's too challenging to reach both limbs, you can just start with your arms or just your legs. When we are fully stretched out, we're going to reach out in a direction to make a triangle and bring back in. It's going to look like this. Hands on my shoulders. Tall, proud chest. Press the floor away. Step 1 is going to reach long. When I can't reach any further, I'm going to move my limbs away from me, bring them back in and down. Again, if it's too challenging, start with just your arm or just your leg. This is going to be exercise 1, and again, we'll complete 2 rounds of 2 exercises. Here we go, 10 reps, alternating sides. Press, we are going to reach, extend, back down, nice and slow. Number 3. Going into number 5, remember to breathe. Keep actively pushing your palms through the floor. Here we have 3 more. Reach as far as you can, rotate. And final rep. Next exercise in part C is we're going to roll over to our backs. We're going to do glute bridges. This one's going to be for time. As much as you can, I want you to imagine that you're trying to pull your rib cage down to your waistline or your pant line. When you sit up, we're going to go knees under your hips, about hip width apart. On our backs, you can use your hands for support. You can take them off to make it a little bit more challenging. We're going to press up. We are going to hold. When we press up, reach our hips up as high as we can without arching our backs. Again, we want our rib cage and our waistlines. We're going to hold, feet stay flat. Control back down. Inhale, hold, exhale, down. We're going to start the timer in 3, 2, go. Got about 10 more seconds. Keep paying attention to your posture, your feet. 3, and rest. Roll back over to our hands and knees. That is round 1 of 3. Give you a quick little break to catch up. Again, hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips. Actively push your hands through the mat or the floor. Reaching to the walls, not to the ceiling. We want to be long. 10 reps alternating. Here we go. There's 4. If you start to get fatigued and you can only use an arm or a leg, that's perfect. Yeah, 2 more each side. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And roll into your backs. We're going to start our glute bridges in 10 seconds. Again, set your feet up right underneath your knees, back flat, hands by your side, palms down for support. Big press. We're going to hold the top and lower with control. And go. Hips up, lower down. Move at a pace that is comfortable for you. Final 5 seconds. Final rep. And rest. Back to our hands and knees. We have one final round of part C. Again, 10 bird dogs alternating. As you get tired, if you need to just use one arm or leg versus both, that's fine as well. Starting in 3 seconds. 3, 2, go. Reach, extend, back down. There's 5. Good. Final 3. 8. 9. Last one. Reach long. 10. Roll into your backs. Final set of glute bridges. Heels under knees. Palms flat. Heads flat. We're starting in 3 seconds. 3, 2, go. Hips up. Hold. Control down. Keep thinking about keeping your rib cage down. And final 10 seconds. And rest. Good. Sit up, everybody. You made it through your strength day 1. Let's go head on to our cool down. Great work today, everybody. We are going to get started with your cool down to finish things off today. We'll start standing and we'll make our way to the floor. To start, arms straight out to the side. We're going to move for 30 seconds. You're going to think about turning one palm to the ceiling, the other palm in the opposite direction. I want you to reach. Should get a nice stretch in your shoulder, maybe down the back of your arm a little bit. And switch. Try to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Got about 10 more seconds. See if you can reach a little bit further. Good. Hands by your side. We are going to imagine we're sliding our hand down. We're going to reach for just below our knee. Come back to standing, and we'll reach the other way. Reach down to where you get a little bit of a stretch on your side. And stand. Again, continue to breathe in through your nose, out through your breath. About 10 more seconds. Crawl your fingers down your side. All right, rest. Next, we're going to move to our chair. We're going to do more of a stationary static stretch. Seated. You're going to bring your knee up and over top. We're going to start here. If you need more, I'll show you how to make it more intense, but I want to imagine you're squeezing your knee into your chest. You should get a little bit of stretch on the outside of your glute. Try to sit up tall, long neck. You can hold here. If you need more and you have healthy knees, you can cross your ankle, cross your knee, and again, try to sit up tall first. And that's all you'll need to do. Ankle to knee, or less intense on your knee will be here. Continue to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Ten more seconds. See if you can give yourself a little bit more of a hug. Knee down, gently switch sides. Start knee over knees, sit up tall, squeeze it. In through your nose, out through your mouth. If you want it more intense in the back of your hip and have healthy knees, you can cross your ankle. Again, sit up tall first, and you should get a good stretch. In through your nose, and out. Good. Both feet together, hands and knees. We're going to do a little bit of a neck stretch. You're going to drop your ear to your shoulder gently. Just let the weight of your head give you a stretch. Back to neutral and the other way. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, as you drop your ear, you can reach your arm in the opposite direction the other way. Head back to neutral. This time we're going to drop our chin to our chest and then gently look up to the ceiling. Chin to chest, look to the ceiling. One more. Next we're going to go to our hands and knees. So down to our yoga mats or your towel if you need it. Right. Hands on your shoulders, knees on your hips. We're going to start by doing 30 seconds of shoulder circles. You want to think shrug to your shoulders, relax, shrug down, press the floor away. And each time, if you can, you're going to gently change directions. If it's too hard to change directions, just stay with the same one. And final rep. This time we are going to reach through the space between our wrist and our knee, and you want to look in that direction. We're going to exhale, push the floor away, we're going to rotate to the ceiling. We reach through this space, look, stretch as far as you can, that feels comfortable, press the floor away, reach to the ceiling. We're going to do 2 more and then change sides. Both hands down on the mat. We're going the other way. Again, hand between the space between your arm and your knee. Reach gently and then rotate away. Keep trying to breathe naturally. Bring our heart rates down. Final 2 reps. Reach and rotate. Last one. Last exercise, we're going to lie on our backs. We're going to hug our knee to our chest, and again, we're going to hold this stretch. Lie flat, heads flat. When we reach one knee in, you want to think about reaching your other leg in the opposite direction. Only bring your knee in as far as it feels comfortable, but kick in the opposite way. Completely let your back relax into the mat, and we're going to hold. Continue to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. About 5 more seconds, then we'll change legs. And bring both your ankles together. Draw your other knee into your chest. Reach your other leg away from you. And hold. Final last breaths. Inhale, exhale, last one. Legs together. Use your arms to help you seat up. And you are finished your cool down. Good great work, everybody.